This video will introduce the basics of working with the Grand Motion library. You can click on a collection to show its contents in the main view. The number of records in the collection will also be shown in the name of the collection, in this case 30. The status bar will also show the number of records that are loaded. If the collection also has children, then we will see the total number of records, including sub-collections, in the name. Note that the NGA West 2 and the SAC-STEEL databases are included. There is also a collection called My Collections that you can use to store your own data. Feel free to create other custom collections to store your data. Managing the Grand Motion library is very similar to managing files and folders on your disk. Let's go over some of the toolbar commands with some examples. The first button just takes you to the parent of the collection. The second button allows you to create a new collection. You can also rename the collection or delete it. You can view the collection properties, which allow us to define the default path for the collection's acceleration record files on disk. It's also possible to reload the database from disk. And in the case of collections that have children, we can choose to also see all of the sub-collection records in the main window by clicking this button. The search button allows us to search that particular collection in the search panel. Finally, the import metadata button allows us to import record metadata via a CSV file into the collection. We can also move and copy collections. To do that, we're going to just click and hold on the collection and move it into another location. Holding the control key while we do this will create a copy. The default is to move it within the collection. It's also possible to copy collections into a suite under the project. We do this in the same way. This provides flexibility in managing records. Another method of copying and moving records is to select them individually and move or copy individual records and just drag them into another collection or suite. One could also right-click on the records and choose to copy to record suite. Remember to hold the control button when you want to make copies instead of moving.